Well, oh my gosh. It's September. Sorry. September that I'm in so much pain I can barely talk. It's September the 29th. And the perps have been torturing me with directed energy weapons non-stop since midnight. So over 17 hours of non-stop torture. You know, another thing is that I'm trying to ice myself with this ice pack on my lower back. But the criminals, once they saw that I was icing my back, they turned up the directed energy pulse. So when they pulse you, it's done from the inside out. So even if you have an ice pack on your body, it does not stop the directed energy torture, because when they pulse you, it is done from the inside out, so not the outside in. So when I put that ice pack, because they have been attacking I'm literally, my whole body, from literally the top of my head down to my feet, it has been attacked today. Well, every night, every single night, but it's been ramped up today because it's my birthday. So, oh my God. As you can see, I have a walker with me. That is because I can barely stand or walk today due to extreme microwave torture. You're wondering who is behind this? It's the government. The shadow government. It's basically criminals that have taken over the government. You know what I'm saying? It's not the good people of the government. It's criminals that have worked their way into the government who is behind this. Anyway, as soon as I pulled out the ice pack from the freezer and used it, immediately criminals that are torturing me turned up the pulse so high that I screamed. And the thing about that is I have to watch what I do, because I'm in the garage and my neighbors could probably hear me screaming, and so I have to try to not to scream, because we don't want any attention over here. So, the reason that I'm out here is because, my room is extremely ramped up with all with weapons. And what really pisses me off is that my middle granddaughter, who's 13, kept spending the night over at her friend's house in August, and like she was gone like almost every day, and I believe it was all like mind control and manipulation, because during that time frame that she was gone, the criminals were able to come over here, like break into our backyard and put directed energy weapon, like set up tech along the whole south side of the wall of this house, because it literally went from zero attacks coming from that area to like most of the attacks now coming from the south side. And when I lie on this couch was basically brought over from the house I used to be at. The house that I used to be at was on Desert Haven Road. And when I moved over here, April 27th, my daughter, we were like pondering, well, what to do with my couch. And my daughter said, let's just bring it over. Let's just take it with us, and then I'll put it in the garage. And then you'll have a place to go when you're being attacked. And I mean, thank God for that. And it worked for, in the beginning. But now that I come out here, the criminals now have all the coordinates and the weapons turned on me out here, every bit as bad as anywhere else. And so it's no longer a refuge. It's just yet another place where I get tortured. But my bedroom is like extremely inundated with torture technology from the perps. And so I can't even lay on my bed. Like the minute that I try to lay on my bed, they begin electronic, like shocking my legs, electronic shocking my back, beaming my head and my eyes. But okay, so going back to, oh my God, ow, I have to sit this down. Okay, they're attacking my left thigh. My thighs are like so swollen right now from dew attacks. They're like doubled in size. I mean, like, especially around like my knee area, it's so swollen. It looks like it's twice the size. It's ungodly. So swollen from the torture. So today is my birthday, and the perps decided to start torturing me. I have to set this. Oh my God, now they're going after my knee. Ow! My right knee. So, like I said, today is my birthday, and the torture has been literally nonstop. No matter what room I go into, every room that I've been in, I'm severely tortured. So what I was going to say was that the criminals that gang stalk me are heavily involved in satanic ritual abuse, and whenever there's a satanic holiday, my torture is severe. Well, they consider your birthday to be the highest satanic holiday there is, and so they've been doing all kinds of false flags around the country. I don't know if you know about if you've been watching the news lately, but so my family's from Michigan. My mom is from Michigan. My mom was a target, and so in fact that may be where the targeting came from, was Michigan. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but my mom was from Michigan, and the perps tend to use Michigan a lot in false flags. And my dad was from my mom was from Detroit and my dad was from Chicago, and so the perps use Chicago a lot in their false flags. They use Michigan a lot in their false flags, and yesterday there was a huge false flag done in Grand Blanc, Michigan, which was about 50 minutes from where my mom lived, and that was based on my metadata. As you can see, it was done one day before my birthday. They've been doing all kinds of false flags. When it was my daughter's birthday in July, my daughter's birthday was July 6th, and on July 4th, that was when they had the major flooding in Texas. And my daughter's whole side of the family is from Texas, on her dad's side. And so when her birthday came up, July 6th, 2 days before her birthday, they had the major flooding on the news in Texas, and now they've been having all kinds of false flags on me. I'm an extremely high level target. So what I was getting back to is the perps do severe torture on me. Yesterday, they on the 27th, I got a text message saying that somebody tried to do fraudulent activity on one of my credit cards, and I had a $67 fraudulent charge to one of my credit cards, where they went to a perp went to a restaurant and tried buying $67 worth of food, and they declined the card. Well, then yesterday, I'm just I go on my Chase app, and I see a purchase on one of my credit cards for $299 to United Airlines for a ticket. And I was like, oh, hell no. And I immediately, called the Chase credit card number, and they said they were going to, block it, and they were going to cancel that card and send me another card. And then I decided to also call United Airlines, because Chase didn't even contact them. And so I had to contact United Airlines last night and tell them that, hey, an individual purchased a ticket on my credit card. And so I was literally on the phone with them for an hour, where they're researching who, through my credit card number, who was the person that purchased it. So they were telling me his name is Isaiah Velez, I don't know him. Apparently, is some perp that had attempted to. Well, he didn't attempt. He did. He purchased. No, wait. No. When I talk about, I just talked about Chicago. So this perp purchased a ticket from UnitedAirlines.com and purchased a ticket from Las Vegas to Chicago. And the first flight number was United Airlines. I think it was 2108. 2108, which adds up to 11. That's an Illuminati number. The second flight, which was a connecting flight, he was going to go from Las Vegas to Dallas, and then have a layover for an hour in Dallas, and then go from Dallas to Chicago. The second flight was added up to 13. Forgot what flight number it was, but I remember it added up to 13. So the first flight added up to 11. The second flight, United Airlines, added up to 13. 11 and 13 are both Illuminati numbers. This was no accident. This was intentional. And the whole thing about going to Chicago, where my dad was from, not an accident. It was all perp activity done for satanic ritual abuse because of my birthday. Today would have been the flight. So it was a flight scheduled for September 29th, which is today, my birthday, leaving Las Vegas and going to Chicago. I wanted to make sure, though, that when I called United Airlines last night, I wanted to make sure that the ticket was not in my name. And, to see, did they actually use my name on the ticket even? And they said no. And then I was able to give them enough information to where they were able to cancel the ticket. So today, I bet you this perp showed up to the fucking airport trying to board a plane and was probably told, no, your ticket's been canceled due to fraudulent activity. That was not your credit card.